where God has you, where He wants your hands, where He wants you to focus, is where you need to focus. And I know as a leader, people look at you differently because you're supposed to be the one that has it together. You're supposed to be the one that can just walk in a place and, well, not supposed to be. You are a person who can walk in a space and things shift. So you naturally expect that that is going to happen when you are, for example, job searching, or you expect for that to happen at your job, or you expect that to happen out in the world because that's what happens in a church, or that's what happens in your nonprofit, or that's what happens in your business. But when we're dealing with people outside of that, it's different. Now, don't get me wrong, there's still times where we still shift the atmosphere because we walked into a place, because we had God with us, because we had God's presence, because we know who God is. But there are times where we step into an atmosphere that we don't belong in because we are so desperate for things to work out for us. Like, I've seen so many people talking, just talking. We have people talking about, let's for example, let's talk about prophets. Oh, prophet get a job, or da 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 da. But then when said prophet gets a job that's not the best thing in the world, they get talked about. I see leaders working in positions where they're like store associates, or they're like warehouse workers, or something like that, when they're expected to be the managers and the supervisors and the executives and all these things. But sometimes that's not where God has you. Sometimes not sometimes, all the time, you have to follow God. Every single time. Like, we live in this hustle culture, especially us millennials. Like, not me, because that ain't that's not my ministry. But some of us, we're good hustlers. We can hustle the pants off of people. Again, not me, because that was never my thing. But sometimes there are things you can't hustle your way out of. Regardless of what you do or what you say, even with the gift of gab, some things are just not going to work. And it's partially because that's not where God wants you to be. For the ones who God gave a vision to, focus on that vision. Don't give up on the vision just because it doesn't seem like it's working right now. Don't give up on the vision because there's warfare. Because warfare is to be expected there. Don't give up on the vision because nothing's happening right now. I had to throw that little tidbit in there because it's not working right now. Just because it's not working right now does not mean that it won't work soon or in the future. It does not mean that you stop building. Don't give up on your vision because there are people fighting you tooth and nail, or there are people who are, what's the word I'm looking for? Playing devil's advocate. No, that's not it. There are people who are acting as contractors for the enemy, who are trying to secretly destroy what it is that you're building. It's a given. When you are doing what God has called you to do, when you are building the vision that He has given you, there will be signs that you're getting closer. There will be adversaries that try to come up against it. It will be hard. You will cry. You will want to stay in bed sometimes. You will want to put the cover over your head and say, I'm done. But at the end of the day, you got to get back up. At the end of the day, you got to keep walking. At the end of the day, you got to keep following Jesus.